Two things have happened in the last week that have got me really thinking. The first was a keynote speech by the head of Toyota at CES in Las Vegas. He was chatting about the new woven city and the fact that it's just completed its first stage and it's going to start introducing population into it. Now, Woven City is a city built by Toyota at the foot of Mount Fuji. It's being pitched as a technological utopia. The second thing that happened was that I posted one of my videos onto Reddit and this comment was left.
Come here, little piggy. Your personalized slop is already here.
The comment was really interesting and it got me thinking, could Toyota's Woven City be the technological utopia they're hoping it to be? Or is it the harbinger of a deeply entrenched and sinister new class divide? In today's video, we're going to cover something that I think nobody's really talking about, and that is balance. Balance between creation and consumption. So, are you ready? Let's begin. Toyota's Woven City is pitched as a living laboratory, a smart city experiment where engineers, AI developers, biotech experts, and more can live together, essentially serving as guinea pigs for the futuristic systems they build. On paper, it's a dream scenario, a perfectly controlled environment to test innovations before releasing them to the rest of the world. Everyone there is a creator, theoretically. By day, they're coding, designing, or inventing the next generation of apps, devices, or social networks. By night, they become consumers themselves, testing what their neighbors built, giving feedback, and cycling it back into the creative loop. It's balanced, for now, because creation and consumption are in constant dialogue at Woven City. Everyone understands, or at least has some grasp as to how the tech is made, and, most importantly, they know how to limit it or modify it for their own well-being. But outside the gates of Woven City, it will be a different story. Once these hyper-advanced tools are released into the wilds of our society, the dynamic completely changes. Imagine a 15-year-old teenager in some random suburb, logging into a neural net social media hive mind app that was perfected at a place like Woven City. They don't have the insider's knowledge or the discipline that the app's original creators developed. They only see a shiny, addictive platform. They swipe, tap, and scroll endlessly, losing hours, days, or even years to an algorithm they just don't understand. The creator class in Woven City, meanwhile, can optimize, switch off, or adjust these tools when it suits them. They have power over the systems that the rest of us are simply learning to use, or more often than not, being used by. This is where the balance starts to tip. Woven City's elite testers could reap all the benefits, while billions outside remain mostly consumers, stuck in feedback loops and dopamine hits. A Pandora's box with good intentions? Maybe, but we can't
communicate balance where the rewards for being a creator are only rewarded to the top 1%, and the rest fall unknowingly into the consumer class.
Take a look at me. I have created several videos so far and I love doing it. And I've recently gained some lovely new subscribers. Thank you. But I'm not doing it to become some big time YouTuber or some huge celebrity. That is not the reason whatsoever. I just love making content. I used to make videos back when I was a kid with me and my mates. We all had this shared house in Plymouth and we loved it. We were making videos all the time and it was a joy. And we'd be chuffed if 10, maybe 20 people watched it. And that was enough. That was for us really great. Now imagine you grew up not knowing anything but the internet, not knowing anything but influencers. The reality is skewed for you, especially when jobs are removed and universal basic income comes in. Being a tech billionaire or a YouTube celebrity or some form of other influencer could actually be the only jobs available. So your choice is either to create and hope that you are successful, or consume? Now, I'm pretty sure that the consumption habits that are being created right now from the internet is generating a lower attention span. Now, that attention span as a creator is vital to have. It's like a snake eating its own tail. The creator has a low attention span because of the consumption that they consume. The habits are connected to the dopamine hits that they get as a consumer, and all in that circle of nonsense, they're trying to create but having zero patience with it, not finding their audience, getting really downtrodden, and what do? They go back to consuming. On days that I don't want to make videos, I could easily lay on the sofa, watch Netflix, order a pizza from an app, and just sit there wondering when the hell is GTA 6 going to come out? But I can't do that because I have to keep creating. In a cyberpunk transhuman future, the class divide will be between creators and consumers, and we have got to be so careful to get that balance right. So how do we stop this from spiraling out of control into a creator-consumer dystopia? We need a call for balance. Let's take a quick look at two cautionary tales. In San Francisco, the average house price in 2025 hovers around 1.7 million, up from about 785,000 in 2012. That's a 116% increase in just over a decade. The average rent for a one-bedroom is now nearing $3,000 per month. This surge in cost of living is largely attributed to the tech boom, with giants like Google, Meta, and Salesforce calling the Bay Area the home for their corporation and their employees. And meanwhile, over in Venice Beach in Los Angeles, it was once a creative bohemian enclave. But in just the last 5 years alone, house prices have risen by 40%, spurred by affluent tech executives snapping up those beautiful beachfront properties. Simultaneously, the homeless population in the area has grown at an alarming rate. So even today, we're seeing these seemingly cool tech-driven areas evolving into stark battlegrounds between the haves and the have-nots. Toyota's Woven City could easily accelerate this trend on a global scale. These are the biggest corporate campuses on the planet today, and if Woven City proves to be a massive success for Toyota, I would not be surprised to see these campuses evolving into towns or similar cities themselves. Microsoft's Redmond campus, this sprawling complex, serves as the heart of Microsoft's global operations, fostering innovation and collaboration among its vast workforce. Googleplex, Alphabet Inc., located in Mountain View, California, the Googleplex is renowned for its vibrant, employee-friendly environment, complete with recreational facilities and sustainability initiatives. Apple Park, Cupertino, Apple's futuristic spaceship campus, emphasizes sustainability and cutting-edge design, housing thousands of employees who drive the company's consumer electronics and software innovations. Samsung's Digital City in Suwon is a massive complex hub for Samsung's research, development and manufacturing operations, playing a crucial role in the company's global dominance in electronics and semiconductors. Samsung's Digital City includes residential facilities for employees, particularly engineers and specialized staff. Whilst not fully a residential city, it does offer on-site housing options to support its large workforce. So it's clear that the culture of working late, which is synonymous with the tech industry, is turning into not just working late, but actually living at work. And this will undoubtedly propel the creator class above and beyond our society of piggy content eaters. Nom nom nom. If universal basic income becomes an actual thing around the world, then we should leverage it to be a training resource to enable people to actually learn how to code or learn engineering or learn to create in ways which will be more fulfilling than just content creating on YouTube. Woven City could be the perfect sandbox where humanity learns to live symbiotically with advanced tech. Or it could be the birthplace of a new ruling class that then takes over the entire planet and turns us all into drones. The truth is, balance is key. If we tip too far into consumption, we risk losing our agency, our creativity, and our curiosity. Help to lift up creators in any way you can and start the journey of creating yourself. I'm looking at you, Gary. Do you see Woven City as a big leap forward? Or a dangerous test lab for a new class system? leave your comment below. If you found this topic intriguing, please take a moment to like and subscribe and leave a comment. It would be great to have a conversation here on the channel with anyone that wants to debate or reinforce or totally, utterly destroy my arguments. I don't mind. It's great to just have these conversations, and it's the only way the YouTube algorithm will ever find me. And I really hope that today's video has got you thinking about where you sit on that line between creator and consumer. Is that the right way around? Probably this way around, isn't it? Be honest with yourself. Should you be creating more? You should. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers. All right, cool. We're done. Sweet.
Warning, banned location, override, Talon Series system compromised.